What's up, guys? I'm Chris Carpenter with Story Real Estate, and today on the Story Real Estate Business Highlight, we're going to the Pie Safe in Deary. John, tell me about the creation story behind the Pie Safe.
So back in 2015, a group of about 5 of us were looking for a building here in Deary where we could start a little bakery, we could have a showroom and a place to sell kind of locally made crafts, gifts, things like that. So this building came up for sale, and it was in need of a lot of work. It was pretty bad shape. The shell was good, and that was about it.
Yeah.
So we also had Brush Creek Creamery, which was kind of outgrowing our existing building, but we were able to secure the building. We renovated it fall of 15 through winter of 16, opened Brush Creek Creamery, and we opened here in August of 16. You know, my wife is a baker, and we always kind of wanted to, have a little place to come get a pastry, a cup of coffee here in town. We didn't really know exactly what to expect being in Deary. We're a town of 500 people, half an hour from Moscow. And we've been very surprised, very blessed to be really very busy from the beginning. It's about as busy as we could keep up with.
Yeah.
So we've kind of grown every single year since 2016, about at the rate that we could keep up with the increase in customers. But we've got a lot of support from all the local communities and Moscow, Pullman, Lewiston. Every year has been steadily busier and busier. Till last year was a little rough with the pandemic and everything. The bakery, we had to shut down, I think, for about 6 weeks, takeout only, which was kind of hard, but we're always learning to adapt and try to, deliver what people are looking for, and things are changing, it seems like every day or every week at least. During that time, we offer like a goodie basket, so we had bread, cheese, jam, meat, things like that, take home, sign up, once a week, deliver that to Moscow, and that was a very popular thing we did last year that really helped us get through the year with the pandemic and everything. So Brush Creek Creamery, which is our sister business here in the same building, we won several national awards at the American Cheese Society, and all of a sudden, we got vendors calling from all over the country wanting, to sell our cheese in their little, boutique shop or restaurant. We would not be able to do this if it weren't for our team. My wife and I run the business, but we count very heavily on our team here. They're amazing. They'll come in Sunday night, work for a few hours. They'll be working late today. Really great team. It would be impossible without their help.
Let's say it's my first time coming into the Pie Safe. Where should I start on your menu with food or drink?
Well, first thing, always come up to the front to order. Sometimes people will sit down and be like, "Oh, where are you? I'm ready to eat." So order up here at the register. If you're coming for breakfast, I would always get a coffee. Our pastries, our croissants are my favorite. I make them, so I may be a little bit biased there. Our lunch, we kind of do a rotating menu on lunch. We try to be somewhat seasonal. So right now we've got a Reuben sandwich and a turkey sandwich. Our pizzas are really good. They're made here in our brick oven. We always have our pizza. That's a kind of a staple. Our cinnamon rolls, I think, are our most popular item. That's what we sell the most of. Our cheesecakes are really good also.
I imagine it's made with your fresh local cheese or dairy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Cool.
If we could reproduce, something even on a smaller version in some of these smaller towns, I think that would be a long-term growth plan. Just because there's only so much Deary can absorb, and this building can absorb. So.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us for this Story Real Estate Business Highlight. For more insider community content, make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And as always, have a wonderful day.